Good now, everyone. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name is Artorius Winchester, and welcome back to Poker Chase. Where I am apparently dropping frames. Oh. Hello? Ah. That's not good. Huh. God, tonight really just is the night of tech issues, huh? Okay, look like we're having a bit of a wobble. We might be alright now. Okay, I think we're alright now. It just didn't like me, changing over there. Yeah, well, I'll keep an eye on that. So hopefully it doesn't impede the rest of stream. But yeah. What you're seeing in front of you is a loading screen, and also the reason why I'm kind of late, because I thought, you know, I could make people sit on the bleeding waiting screen for ages, but I'd rather not. So I just had it going at 5 past, and then I was like, we get to 10 past no matter what's happening, you know, we're hopping on. We're doing some chatting, even if it's just to myself. Oh dear, sorry, I'm just very concerned about that drop frames number now. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean we dropped 10% of frames? Can we not do that? Oh, we're going again. We might be going again? No? I'll see how it fares after a game. If it's too choppy, you know, I don't know. Give it a go at fixing it, but, I think it's rather out of my hands, that one. What's also out of my hands is the fact that this, number that's behind me at the minute, there we are, is going up so goddamn slowly. Why can't this game just have a downloadable client like Mahjong Sol, which is the one I got it confused with, I think, a couple of streams ago? Like, just give me something I can download and have on my computer, like, on a more permanent basis, please, so I don't have to keep doing this every stream. It could be this download that's knocking out my stream a little as well. But yeah. What else can I chat about? Oh, for those of you who are on YouTube or have looked at my Twitter or Blue Sky, you'll have seen the thumbnail art for this, which has been lovingly done by Mimi, good friend of the stream. Go check her out on Twitter. I believe her @ is let me double check. What's her @ again? It is Kitty I and then 3 U's. No spaces in that. And all lowercase. But yeah, she does some cool art. She's done a bunch of kind of like emote style art for me that maybe one day I'll get to use as emotes, but need to do a little bit of growing first on the old channel, but I have plans, mainly for next year, you know. I think I've done my 2 years of feeling it out, as it were. It's time to once I've got a couple of other things sorted, kind of really knuckle down with this, at least for a year or two. See, you know, if we can give it a whack. And then after that, well, it'll all depend on whether I'm still enjoying it. Good to review these things, you know, every now and then. As for right now, hey, I'm having a blast. So, we are, you know, as far as I'm concerned at the moment, in it for the foreseeable future. So, given that we're in it for the foreseeable future, oh god, I just realised the desktop audio is like super low. Hold on, let me... I've been talking to like no background music, even though I've got some in my ears. There we go. Try that, shall we? Have a little bit of music on. We are currently looking at, if I move myself out of the way again, almost there now. 6,900 out of 7,200. Whatever they are. Like, things, megabytes I'm assuming, maybe, but could be wrong. Yeah, and then, maybe we can actually queue for a game. Also, apparently there's some, like, big 3rd anniversary event going on at the minute, which I haven't touched, to be honest, because I haven't put this in the last stream, despite the fact I said I would. It's a busy old life, what can I say? Sometimes, we do not get a chance to, do poker, but I have been doing a decent bit of ground blow. I've been starting to feel a little bit more confident with that again. So, maybe at some point in the near future we can get that long-promised, trying to get into Masters Grand Blue stream. Which I would assume be shortly followed by a post on Twitter a little while later once I've actually gone to Master off stream. But, hey, you know, we'll do what we can. I would prefer to get Master on stream, but, it's a nervy old thing out there, at the top of ranked. Right, we're almost done. Interestingly, we have gone to, I'll move myself. We've gone to 7,280 out of 7,230. What do you mean by this loading bar? How does that what? Okay. I've exposed it for its crimes and it has retreated in shame. Alright, what do we got? Yep. Login bonus. Tickets and stuff. Tournament ticket. We got something else that's loading very slowly. Oh, season match has been moved to its own little thing. Oh, neat. Bunch of banners on. Oh, damn. Bunch of lean bunny girl outfits. Okay. Lots of this kind of very cutesy aesthetic stuff. Oh, is this part of the Blina influencer program? I think I did try and get in on that a little while ago, but, my Japanese is, somewhat lacking, perhaps. God, yeah, this is a lot of stuff. God damn. Well, any of it, giving me stuff? That would be a solid no. Oh, are these actual, like, standees? Oh, that's cool. Huh. Neat. I mean, none for my girl, but... Or for my, lad that I want, but... Still cool. Bunch of stuff here. Yeah, damn, they're really going ham with this. Okay. Well, you know what? Fair play. Do we perhaps... If season match is available, do we perhaps do that? so ranked is now just... Yes, this is the highest we can play on ranked. And then season match. Oh, we can play season match? Because I'll be honest, I'd rather play season match. Which means my, my everything would need a little updating. But, you know what? Maybe we take a detour into this. See if we can. Is it letting us queue? It sure is. Okay. Well, here we go then. I know previously they limited when you could play season matches. Like, it had to be, like, in the day Japanese time, which was always a bit odd for me, because it basically just barred me from playing them. Because, you know, this is my couple of hours where I get time to play poker or, like, other games and that. Oh, when does this end? 31st of... Oh, Halloween. Ends on Halloween. Gotcha. But yeah, okay, we'll try queuing up for a season match then. What we got? Oh, 3rd anniversary stuff. We got ticket. We got... not a whole lot's hugely exciting. There's whatever this is. What is it? Oh, a diner background. I wonder why a diner. All right, fair. It's something fairly different. I guess while we're queuing then, my drop frame situation seems to have gone away, which is pretty nice. Let's roll a couple of hands of blackjack. If we don't see this moving in a little while, then I guess c'est la vie, we go back to ranked. But I would like to try and get a season match in. Okay. So 3, 2, 5, 15 on an 8. Then we have to hit that. Yeah, it's a sucky hand to hit, but it was never going to win against an 18. So we'll go again. And that was whatever the previous hand's luck was, because that hand was already started. This is the new luck for tonight. This is, you know, fresh from the source, as it were. It's a 14 into a 10, which is not great. We'll hit. 17's a lot better. We'll stand. That's 16 into a bust. There we go. It looked a bit dicey, but we pulled it out of the bag. Soft 18? Yeah, I'll stand on that. I have no reason to. Yeah, always a danger of them playing, yeah, I had realistically no reason to, push that. 20 into a 6, I think, is a split. Which gives us a 20 and a 16, so we will stand on both of them, honestly. 16, 20, you've got to be fucking... No, not like that. Oh, that was so good as well, and it's just the 2 perfect cards I needed. Okay, 9 into a 10, we'll hit. 19 we'll stand on. Busts, we get a little bit of our change back. And that's a blackjack. Hell yeah. More of that if you please. Or a 12, I guess. Do we double on the 12? Well, let's double it. Into an 18, okay. 14, 18's a push. Okay. Still not a terrible double then. It was a bit risky because of how many cards there are in the deck. There's like 10s, jacks, queens, and kings. So what's what? Oh. Excuse me, 16 cards out of a 52 card deck that could have, you know, busted us out there. But you gotta roll them bones sometimes, because there's 16 out of 52, which is higher than average, sure. But you then also gotta remember that, you know, excluding, I guess, the 2 cards or 4 cards that were already drawn, you're looking at still 32 cards that don't kill you there. We have a second person on season match. Maybe we can get a game going. We're going to stand on the 17 and lose to a soft 18. That's unfortunate. 15 into an 8. I don't like this. I think we have to hit. I don't like it, but yeah. Never beating an 18 anyway. Kind of same sort of story as the very first hand we had here. Okay. Let's see. 16 into a 4. They turned my streamer into a marketable emote. No! Hello, Mara. Yes, I have been emotified. Obviously, No emotes in chat so far, but you will be seeing them pop up in various bits of thumbnail art, I'm sure. Like, whenever I need to do my thumbnails where I've got, like, that headband on, I can just use, like, a bit of art I've got prepared for that now. Instead of, you know, having to do the very badly photoshopped headband on my model. Which would be nice. Yeah, and then, like I say, eventually, hopefully, one day, we can get those turned into proper emotes. But, I need to do a little bit of growing before that. And as I was saying at the top of stream, I have some plans, you know. I'm going to maybe try and gun it a little harder next year, you know. I've had my whole, like, 2-year feeling it out phase. I think, yeah, all right, we can, you know, try and invest a little more. I mean, one of the big things I'm trying to do at the minute is not necessarily something that you guys watching will probably appreciate before and after, but I'm trying to get certain external factors in my life, shall we say, squared away, so that I can have a bit more space and a bit more freedom to stream for, you know, maybe slightly longer, maybe be slightly less worried about, you know, doing certain hours. It's gonna be a lot of me shaking things out, kind of on my end IRL, but I have hopes that next year I'll be able to bring, you know, a lot more kind of streams have been going great this year. Thank you. I'm glad you find it that way. Sorry, the weird way to phrase it, but that sentence escaped me at the end there. But yeah, no, the stream's not been going bad this year. I do feel there's more unique stuff I could probably be doing, so I'm going to have a proper, you know, head scratch about that at some point. But, you know, I've had ideas I've been, you know, had on the back burner for a while. There's probably some new ones I can come up with. I already do some pretty unique stuff, so, you know, case in point, the cocktails, which are going to be on this Sunday, by the way. For anyone who didn't know, we're making some VTuber-inspired cocktails. And that's going to be happening Sunday at either 7 or 8, I forget which. And that's 7 or 8 GMT, I should say. No, not GMT, BST, which is GMT plus 1. It's all on my Twitter and Blue Sky anyway, along with my schedule. But yeah, so that's a fairly unique thing that I've been doing kind of monthly. I could definitely up the production quality of that, although again, with the external life factors changing, I imagine that's probably the one place where you will notice that, because it might be a very different backdrop coming up, and that's all I'll say about it. Not revealing too much here. But yeah, let's work out what we do on the 16. I procrastinated long enough. 16 into a 4, I reckon we can... I mean, they draw a 10 into a 14, and then I guess I'm hoping they just draw out on there. So we'll stand this. That's an 8. It's not what we wanted. Yeah. Problem is, it relies on them drawing a 10 sooner rather than later, that line of play. 5 out of 6. We might actually get a season match in. Well, that would be the day. Okay, 8 into a 10. We are obviously hitting this. Into a 10. We would hit that. But, yeah, not to be. Not to be. So, we'll get right into our first season match. Which, I know, I said I'd do ranked legend matches. I'm sure I can fit in one. But, given this is available to me, why not, you know? Ooh, we got one of the girls from Kakaguri there. In, what is that? Yoru something 0721. Yeah, you're just getting called 721, I'm going to be honest. This is a lot of kanji I can't read. Raseoji. We have Toyokawa, Buena 32, and Pierre Masahiro. Pierre Masahiro. Okay, well, we got that one right. And Buena and Toyokawa. These two, yeah. Difficult kanji. So, I've been practicing my Japanese, so I'm counting this as revision. Oh, well, yeah, hey, if you can pick up some of the, you know, at least the hiragana and katakana, then that's 2 out of 3 of the alphabets that, you know, you can, work towards. Obviously, the kanji is a whole different kettle of fish, and it's also name kanji, which is annoying in the fact that, like, Japanese kanji when used in names tends to have pronunciations that you will find nowhere else in the Japanese language, which just makes it like, nigh impossible to read. Like, even for Japanese natives, they're like, see someone's name's written down, they're just like, how do you say this? I don't know. Like, I don't know what someone was, like, smoking, you know, when your family lineage was created, and how they decided to pronounce it then. It's just like, I don't know, man. Oh, okay, aggressive. We've got under the gun raise into re-raise. I don't want to like, I might have messed around with the 600 on 7.6. I'm not going to mess around with it on 1.8k. 493, I mean, I guess, you know, gut shot 5 gets us a straight. So far, I've got all of them in hiragana and no katakana, and I'm seeing more of the latter than the former. Well, I suppose, to be fair, hiragana is used in 2 of these names, whereas katakana is only used in 1. Because, well, Masahiro is like a fairly Japanese name, but Pierre is definitely not. So, I guess it's, you know, it's a borrowed name, so they use katakana for it. Finding stuff in pure hiragana in names can be kind of difficult, because like I say, you know, you have the whole name kanji thing going on. Well, I don't know whose name has 0721 on the end. Like, I don't know, maybe one of Elon Musk's kids. I mean, poor sods. But yeah. Wonder how you do, like, if you're doing like name kanji, I'm wondering in like Japanese, and your name literally has numbers in because of unfortunate parenting circumstances, do you still use like the actual kanji for the numbers? Or is that just gonna like confuse the crap out of people? I guess no more than having your naming it have numbers in the first place, so sure, why not at that point? Oh. Oh, it's been a slow start to this game. It's got to be said. Lots of 721 and the person I'm just going to refer to as Top Left San. Yeah, definitely Top Left San over there. Kind of duking it out with the big bets. Can you talk about the characters in your name? I actually can. So, this is, like, basically, it's an old account name, and it's also one that differs, from my, like, well, it's one that differs from my, actual, you know, like, VTuber activities name, so I don't get sniped. Actually, I'll explain that in a minute. I just want to give this a 3 bet and see where we go with it. Been playing fairly tight so far, so it's under the gun raise, even though it's only on King 9, might be enough to steal us something. If Pierre doesn't have anything to say about it. Okay, Pierre gives us the call. Ace, Queen, Ace. Ooh, don't like that.
Check.
We're gonna bet at this. We're gonna see if he calls us. If he calls us, then... Okay, yeah, no. We take it down. Yeah. But, yeah, so our character's in my name, because maybe I'll not bolt the 7 Queen. No, I probably will. It's not that good. But your character's in my name, so, obviously, I got a mix of all 3 different alphabets in my name. So, like, this is, Furosto.
Check.
This no is like, a hiragana, but it's not a specific word. It's a, it's kind of like a grammatical, what's called in Japanese a particle. It's like a possessive. And this is kage for like spirit or demon. Nice. So this literally just means like demon of frost or demon of ice or something.
Check.
Which, like I say, is very edgy and tuney. But it's also very different to Artorias Winchester, so it stops me getting sniped. So people are, you know, going online, like looking for my stream, and they're in this game. They're like, who is this, you know, like lean like ice demon guy? They're like, you know, they won't find me. So it's a little, it's an old account that I've kind of ported forward because of a little inbuilt anti-stream snipe tech. Also, I've decided to call this 9-10 because I felt like playing a hand. We have 8-9. So we've got 2 overs, but like fuck all else. I would be surprised if anyone has anything else. Maybe they've got 2 spades. Interesting. So you're trying to shut down... You know, I believe your overs are better than mine. I don't want to bet 15k into hitting a 9 or a 10 and then finding out you have... Yeah, even with this 10, it's like, okay, I've got top pair, but what's to stop someone playing 10 jack, 10 queen, 10 king, you know? Yeah, particularly on this line of play, like, I fully believe, matches blue hair girl as well. It does, actually, yeah. Yeah, she's kind of got, like, a kind of, you know, obviously the blue hair and this kind of, like, slightly, like, kind of crystalline theme going on. So, yeah. Maybe not the demon part, although she is, you know, I guess kind of witchy. But there's a different kanji for that. Because... yeah, Japanese kanji is interesting because they do literally have kanji for, like, basically every word. Queen 9, do we play this? I'm not going to play Queen 9 here because I know these two have been really aggressive at the table so far. I mean, maybe we would have got one past them, but I think I stand to lose more than I gain given their current behaviour. 5 king will also fold out. Okay, going to see 2 to this flop here. 2, 6, 8. Oh, my diamonds might have been doing nicely, actually. They would have had maybe a king high flush here, but... again, I don't think that's the reason to play king 5 ever. Just, oh, it's suited. It could have come up nicely. Like, it still hasn't really come up nicely. Would I be willing to pay, like, you know... like 1.6k? I was about to say 16 grand, and I was like, no, try again. 1.6k for that? I just noticed that she's showing a lot of skin as well. Yeah, she is. It's a running theme in it's a running theme in some of the costumes. In fact, some of these I think might be a bit too saucy for YouTube, which is why I still have on lock this no trigger. Just jump scare arty. We're gonna call into this one. We're just gonna see what happens if we call into it. You see a raise? Okay, we'll call that. Okay, king 3-7.
Check.
Okay, I am not going to rep a king here. I'm actually just going to check because I feel like it might be a bait. Okay, there's an ace. We have, you know, we have a chance to hit the flush on the last card. I'll draw it. We didn't hit it. Ah, jump scare arty. Boo.
Check.
Do we... I'm going to try something a bit odd here, and I'm going to go half pot. I'm going to really try and scare him off. Like, yeah, I've got this ace, bro. What are you going to do about it? Oh, I'm going to need to turn muck on really quick. Oh, muck's on. Ah, fair. He had me dead. He had me dead to rights. Okay. Okay, muck's on, so my hand doesn't get shown. But yeah, I know I whiffed the flush and tried to bet it. Ooh. Jack Queen suited is pretty nice. But yeah, very good call, honestly, there by Toyokawa. Okay, bit of free change. Not going to complain. We are a little behind, but honestly, for the kind of size of play we just made, we are not even 3k behind Buena. Like, barely 2k, you know, 2 and a bit behind Pierre. Really not the biggest loss. And we've still got 15k to play with, which is plenty. Plenty for the minute.
Check.
Actually, yeah, we're not even, like, we're less than 1k behind 721 over here. That's a big all-in from Buena. What are we going to see from Toyokawa? A fold on pocket 10s. No, fair play. Also good of them to show the pocket 10s as well. Like, yeah, you got me off that. But to be fair, with the king and the queen on the board with 2 overs, it's like, it really is kind of a doomed flop pocket pairs, so I, Oh yeah, I just realized I could completely read Toyokawa. Yeah, there you go, mama, you're getting it. Proud of that? Absolutely, yeah. And like I say, you know, obviously it's important being able to read all 3, but like, I'd say hiragana is, you know, like, if you can't read a kanji, sometimes in some text they'll have what's called furigana above it, which is just the hiragana, like little bits of hiragana that shows you how it's pronounced. Like, it won't tell you what it means, obviously, but at least you can sound it out. So I'd say, like, hiragana is probably, like, the most important one for, like, you know, starting to learn Japanese. I'm not hugely thrilled by this 10-7 with a raise behind me, even if it is only a min raise, because, again, you know, I do say there's two aggressive people on my right. They've been suspiciously quiet recently, so maybe I can make a few more plays. But also after that last altercation with Toyokawa, where
Check.
Shame you weren't in on this 5-3-2 pair. I guess, but, you know. Is it ever a reason to play 5-3? Like, you know,
Check.
there's a lot of situations that doesn't work out. It's like, you know, you could be playing, you know, 2-7 off suit. It doesn't mean that you should have played it because 7-7-2 came down on the flop. It's like, no, that's like the 1 in a million that hand actually works out. Most of the time, it's the worst hand in poker. You know, it has that reputation for a reason. 9 king, and we're not too far off this. Ooh, but Pierre has raised. That raise is going to dissuade me from playing, so I think. Had it been me, maybe I would have tried like a 1.2k raise. Yeah, I'm going to take it, okay. And it would have worked. Bit unfortunate, but oh well. A6 is also not really amazing. Got very slow tonight. Very slow. But, oh, you know, all we need is one decent hand to start really pulling this back.
Check.
So we shall try that.
Call.
Okay. 1.4 bet from Toyokawa and a call from top left, Sam. 2 checks on that second jack and a third diamond. Okay. Well, if either of them were waiting on that flush, it's appeared. Toyokawa might be in trouble here if top left San raises this. Or bets it out, which they really should. Unless they're just trying to size up whether this is a trap from Toyokawa, but... Damn, okay. Oh, I guess they were both kind of afraid of it. They both only had 1 diamond, not 2. But, yeah, top left Sam with the better pair. King 10, yeah, that's a min raise. That's a min raise from me.
Call.
Nothing outstanding, but it's made, you know, a bunch of people run for the hills, and we are 3 ways to this flop. 7 queen ace. So a jack makes us a straight. But we're not really doing great outside of that. I mean, do I want to... I'll chase it once. I don't like chasing it. 1 pair of queens. I might fold this one out until Toyokawa goes again. No, we get to see another card. 2 pair, king kicker. We'll wait a little bit and check it. Yeah, okay, there we go. I wasn't super confident on that one. But we did take it down in the end, even though we whiffed our straight. Puts us up to 90, well, 18.7k now, I guess, which is actually like 3rd somehow. Very, you know, very close, the kind of bottom of the pack here. You've got 25, 24, and then me next on like 19. Oh, I don't like Pierre's done that. I absolutely would have played this, but not for 6k. I just got here. I'm not gonna lose this. Like, short of having pocket aces, I'm not calling that. I think maybe pocket kings or like ace king suited or something, but it's got to be really top of my range to call something at 6k. This, however, raise from Buena on ace jack we can absolutely call. So we'll give that a go. Ace 9-9. We've got a pair. We've got 2 overs. We've got runner flush. Well, I've got a high card here, so let's bet 1600. And Buena folds it out. Nice. Means I don't have to deal with that, and we are approaching 2nd place. Basically, high card king to victory. Essentially, yeah, we both had the 2 pairs. It was just the king kicker on that 2 pair. Yeah. Yeah. You'll have to forgive me as well, Mawa, that the streams are obviously a little delayed from your perspective. Like YouTube normally has a bit of delay on the chats anyway, but for the poker streams, I do on both YouTube and Twitch crank up the delays a little bit. Again, just because I'm aware I'm playing at, you know, top ranks, and there's not a huge amount of people on this site at top ranks. So it just, again, it's another kind of like anti-snipe measure, because it's pretty important in poker to not have your opponent just be able to immediately see what you've got. But yeah, no, back to what you were saying. You're absolutely right. It is, you know, high card king, or when it's a king like after a hand there, you're both shared. It's normally called a kicker, so it's, yeah, just king kicker to victory. If they had an ace, they got me. Well, because they would have had a full house or a queen. But other than that, I was sorted. But again, with Toyokawa, you know, They've pulled some stuff out in the past. I just wanted to, you know,
コール
be a bit friendly about it. Just engage. Kind of without risking too much. Or too much more, I should say. This is a big hand going on while I'm nattering. Top left hand going all in for 13k, which will put Toyokawa all in. Which they're going to do, because I guess they're pot committed at this point. Queen King plays Queen Ace. He's going to need exactly a king. Finds it. Oh, if I was top left son, I would be fucking livid.
よかった
Absolutely livid that I'm now only on 7k. Oh, that would have ruined my night. Jesus. Right, Ace 8 will fold out. Toyokawa now, you know, miles ahead on almost 40k. Me and Buena kind of bringing up the next rung, as it were. Although actually, maybe it's better to say that Buena's ahead and then me and Pierre are here. Sort of, we're evenly spaced out, and then kind of at the Rio, you have 7-2-1 and top left San.
レイズ
Which I guess if I wanted to do 7-2-1, technically it should be Nana Niichi. Well, that king insane. That king
Check.
was insane,
Check.
yeah. Like, 7% chance of winning, we take those.
チェック チェック
Apologies if anyone just heard a Discord ping, by the way. It's not you,
Check.
it's me. I left it
Check.
open in the background. Close that. That's a tilt. Yeah,
One pair.
that would tilt me off the face of the planet. Let me tell you. Right, 10-6 is garbage. So we shall not be playing it. Hey, Pierre and Bueno, you want to fold? You want to just give me this? Thank you. Donations greatly received. Hey, it's the beer hand. It's the worst hand in all of poker. I don't think we'll be playing it. Particularly not into someone who, if I raise, might just all in me. Buena's going to try something here, though. I don't think the call from 7-2-1 is great here. What rank are they?
チェック
They're a decent way into Master. Like, is everyone here a decent way into Master?
チェック
Yeah, I think they are, actually, because you have to be to get into Season. At least that's how it used to work. Like, I didn't know if Season Match was just, whoever.
チェ
Yeah,
ック
these people are way into Master. Like, damn, not Master, Legend. Wrong game. Master is the grand blue one. Legend is this one.
ボタンです。
And then Celestial is the other one. Right.
レイズ。
Okay, Queen 3 we don't particularly want to jump and jive with, so... we're seeing more of these calls from 7-2-1, which I just don't agree with. If you're going to go in with a hand,
チェック
and someone covers you 3 times over, just bang it all in. Make them scared.
チェック
Maybe you push them off free flop, but that's money you need.
チェック。
Like, you know,
チェッ
the
ク
lifeblood is trickling away here, and you've let them see a full board. Fair enough, you won it, but still.
ツーペアもう我慢できない
Normal Kakaguri character things, I assume. Right. 8 queen. No, again, there's really not a lot of reason to get involved in some of these hands. See, there's the all-in, but it's 4k, so it's probably a bit too late to top left 10. Queen 7 plays 8-9, and Toyokawa flops the 2 pair, improves to a full house on the turn. What a
フル
fucking...
ハウス
This is why I didn't bet against this guy. This is why I didn't bet against this guy. Absolute lockbox. What the fuck is this? Okay. 9-10? I want to give this a go. We're going to min raise it.
レイズ。
Just because I haven't been in a hand in a while.
コール
Okay, get a call from Pierre. 4-6 king.
チェック
We're going to bluff this king out with another 2.2k.
コール
That's a call. Don't like that. What's Pierre's move now,
お
then?
前らのこと好きだけど
Yeah. Catches me. Nope, fair play, fair
降
play.
りるのが正解かな。
去る者追わず食う者べからず
I forget her name, but in Kakaguri, her entire deal is that she likes suicidal gambles because she loves losing, so it's kind of in character. Huh. Yeah, I guess she would be pissed off when she actually won something for once then. Or maybe that means she can lose more later. I don't know. Depends, you know, depends how you look at it. Glass half full or glass half empty and all that.
今どんな気持ち？
Right. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah.
レイズ
I assume that was in reference to the last hand. Not great. Had to fold it out, but it, better to have the discipline to try something and then have the discipline fold rather
ボ
than
タンです
just whack it all in and run into what was probably a king there. I think maybe my bet sizing could have been a little more aggressive. As well, if I was trying to rep that
若
king.
さが足りないんじゃない
But, meh. 7-10, I mean, it's suited, but other than that, it's not really got a lot going for it, let's be fair.
レイズ
ホール
Okay. Ooh, hoo, hoo. 9 ace jack,
Check.
all the diamonds on the flop. That's got to be an action flop, surely. Although, apparently not. We're just going to see 2 checks from it and a 4th diamond on the
チェッ
turn.
ク
Oh, people are still checking this? No one's going to rep that queen or king of diamonds? Like, really? Buena making the very smart play if they have got it here, of like trying to just suck a little more out of Toyokawa.
コール
Yeah, gets the call, gets a little more value. We're going to see a king.
チェック
There's no straight flush potential. 2 checks. Damn. Should have gone harder, Buena. I reckon you could have had
フラ
that
ッ
one.
シュ
Could have had that one with a
つ
decent
い
bluff.
てるついてる
Because like I say, she sold the line of having, at least a diamond really well. Although you could also
Lazy.
take that on her part as like she bet small there.
それ命もコール
If Toyokawa folds, then he clearly didn't have any of the diamonds. If there's a call, then maybe he thinks that the diamond he has is better than the diamond that she's representing. So you could take it either way. I mean, I don't know. Personally, I would have sent it and said that like that was a little teaser bet into a slam. But that can also look pretty
去る者は
bluffy.
食うもの
So
目からず
it depends on your opponent. Pocket 9s we're gonna see here.
レイズ
I am feeling like calling that raise. Because I'm 1,000 in anyway. Let's see if we can hit a 9. Nope, unfortunate. Okay, well, we're essentially check folding this then because with a raise and a call here, we are going to see another card. It's an ace, which doesn't help us.
チェック
チェック
Oh, we shouldn't do still betting in poker more. It's a complicated art, yeah. And I have to admit, a lot of the mathematics behind it, I don't really understand.
チェッ
Like
ク
people start talking about like pot odds and equity and stuff like that. I can just about work out outs, but that's that's kind of where my knowledge stops, and I go more on like more on like a kind of vibes based playing, if we're being honest. Okay, got almost down with 7-2-1 now, right at the back of the pack. We should play Queen 5. We just shouldn't play Queen 5.
ちげえだろふざけんじゃん
ボタンです
King 6. Also not the hand. We are basically have to look for a hand to stand on and then all in it here. Very glad that 7-2-1's getting this out the way before we are. 7 ace plays 10 ace. And of course Toyokawa hits the 7. Unless we see a 10 here. 7-2-1 is done. Toyokawa, man. Just managing to pull like, sub 20% hands out of his butt. Every time. Every single time. 5-3 is not a hand we want to stand on. We have 5 big blinds left. So, yeah, we need to find something soon, or we're going to be up Shit's Creek without a paddle.
今どんな気持ち
Okay. Got the Dolly Parton, which, funny and all, but not exactly what we need.
最後に言い残したことが
That's an all-in. We're not dealing with that.
今どんな気持ち
See. 5. Oh God. Some decent hole cards would be nice, but,
若さが足りないんじゃん
ボタンです
we're just not finding it at the minute. Dolly Parton again. Again, I can't play it.
Lazy.
It's just not going to win anything, and my 5k now doesn't really matter to Toyokawa, so it just, like, whatever Toyokawa has
ベッド
is just called, like, I'm called with, even if it's 2-7. So he could have, like, 10-6 and call this, and it's still, still be in pretty good shape. That's our all-in. King Jack suited. Let's steal some blinds, ladies and
ここで
gentlemen.
オールイン
コール
Oh, we're going to see a call from Pierre. Ace 8 plays King Jack. Okay. Oh, it's not looking good. Gonna need to see a king or a jack, or this ace beats me. Rough. Rough. I mean, it was a good hand, but, yeah, if you don't hit it, the ace will just kind of win. Unfortunate. Like I say, coin toss that we kind of lost, but, oh, okay, there we go. So, turn that. King Jack, let's go for it. We sure did. Not that much success, but I still think it was the right play. Just, sometimes poker is poker. Sometimes you lose the coin flip. Ooh. Hello? Oh, it was loading stuff in. Right, I see. So can I go again on season match? Damn, Artie, bad luck. Yeah, it happens, you know. Right. Do I want to go again? Actually, let me just check. On the whole ranked front, how am I doing? I'm like 20 points above. So if I get a 6th here, it will be risky. Maybe I'll do one ranked match and then maybe one more season match. Kind of what I'm feeling at the minute. Let's hit up a ranked. Damn. Much quicker finding games in ranked than it is a season match. But I think both have their own merits. So load in. Did we get any familiar faces? We do not. Okay. 10 more? Yeah, we'll give it a go. 600? Why not? And then I will read out everyone's names after this hand. Gotta wait on, well, this one I'll read. Tim. Who is going to not realize they're in a game yet. That's pretty good for us. I want to bet big here to shut down a potential flush. So we're going to go 1200 in. Our opponent folds, which is good. I didn't want to deal with that third club. And or any, you know, overcards. Just push them off while we can. Gutei, yep. You are, well, technically should be one more I on the end of that Gutei, because it's an extended, Actually, no, sorry. I'm totally incorrect. You are right with your spelling there. Yeah, so going around the table, we have, Rida. We have, what is that? Hayabusa-kun? Hayabusa. What? Why does that remind me of an anime? Then we have Gutei, as you've correctly identified, Mala. We have Izu, and we have Tim. But yeah, Hayabusa. Why does that remind me of someone? I just can't quite put my finger on it. Oh well. If anyone happens to know in the stream, do let me know. Right. 10 jack. That's playable. Yeah, for a raise of 500, why not, you know? Why not? The only thing I'm really scared of is Rida then re-raising. But, like, maybe I still play 10 jack. Connectors. It's, you know, got a face card in it. 7-8 jack is perhaps the single best flop this hand can get. We're gonna bet a little smaller this time. We're just gonna do half pot. Just a little smaller, but with two opponents at the table, my Hayabusa is an anime, I think. Oh, well, there we go then. Okay, we're gonna go half pot again. Again, we want to kind of try and feel this player out. See if they keep calling into us. Because we have top pair, but do they have a better kicker? A 10 kicker isn't terrible for us, but, you know, it loses to anything higher than a jack. Also 8 or 7. We've got trip jacks. Okay, the chances of them having also a jack is pretty monumentally small at this point. The point where I'm, like, glad to go 4k in. Like, if you've got a better jack than me, then you've fucking got me. No, I'm wrong. It's a motorbike. Oh, okay. I will take your word for it, because I was not aware of either. Yeah, nice pocket nines, nerd. Yeah, I was like, if you've got a jack, you've got me dead to rights. Otherwise, you know, like, That's exactly the one remaining jack, the case jack in the rest of the deck. And even if you have that jack, you have to have a better kicker than me. Like, there's no way. Like, I don't want to bet the farm on it, but because I think that 4K was just enough that they tried it with the pocket nines. Because I didn't believe I had one of the 2 jacks, but I mean, I don't know why they didn't believe that. My betting was, you know, pretty consistent with, hey, I have a jack. You know, half pot, 4K. And the really good thing about that is, as well, it's like, it's the exact kind of hand you want to start on a table with. Because, like, I did a bit of betting into Hayabusa-kun. And, you know, I folded out. That could have been anything. But that, I applied a similar sort of betting strategy with Izu there. And obviously, you know, I won because we got to showdown and I actually had what I said I had. So I'm up on chips. The table image for the moment for me is that I'm very honest, you know, because I had the cards, I bet them, very simple. So now if I do try a bluff later, people are going to remember that and be like, oh no, hold on. Like, particularly if I leave it a little while before I next bet, people are like, hold on, this guy bets when he has the cards, let's get the fuck out of Dodge. When I could have just complete shit. Or I could play a King 9. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, you know, Maybe, again, I pushed my luck here. I've got some decent cards. I should play them while I have them, because they don't come around all that often. There we are. Didn't even have to do much. In a way, that's almost bad for my table image, because then, you're like, yeah, I've got some blinds, but that could have looked like I was just pushing out a, you know, a bluff. And everyone happened to have bad cards. But if I'd have got to a point where, like, you know, King 9 wasn't really good on the flop, and other people bet it in, it's almost like, you know, in a weird sense, it's almost still good for me if I fold that, because then I get to keep my table image of, like, you know, if I have cards, I bet them. If I don't, I fold them. It's all about, you know, kind of just trying to paint this picture of yourself in everyone else's heads, and then do the exact opposite of whatever that painted picture is. Like, find out what they think of you and do the opposite. Oh my god, it's him. Tim with the nice win there. Wonder if he's any good at enchanting. Gotta be, hasn't he? One would think so. Alright. Oh, we've got... I think that's just, like, this is, like, very low stakes at the minute, it's gotta say. You know, I've not seen many raises. We're just seeing min bets, you know, calls, limps. Only I've really tried to stir the pot a bit. It's put me 10k up, which is great, but obviously if everyone just kind of, like, waits for the inevitable heat death of the universe, then my extra 10k isn't going to matter because the blinds are going to be huge. I mean, I would say the onus, because we're still super early, the onus is not currently on me to, like, to try and knock anyone out. Whoa, pocket rockets and you... What the fuck? I'm sorry. Pocket aces and pre-flop you're just, like, limp. And then you don't really bet it out at any point along here? Like, what are you waiting for? Fucking written invitation from the king. What the fuck, my guy? Okay. Nobody gets that reference, Artie. You knew it was a reference, so you did. So, which means a good percentage of my audience did. Checkmate. Do I want to call this not a King 7? But yeah, okay, so I'm actually... That single hand has made me fucking terrified of this table, because... What do you mean you had pocket aces and you just... Yeah, pocket aces and does nothing. Exactly, Marwa. Exactly. Like, if I bet into someone with, like, a decent hand, and they call me now, I'm like, well, what the fuck are you calling with? Because you, like, you know... Fucking... Like, are you calling with garbage, or have you got, like, a loaded shotgun behind those two cards? I just don't know anymore. That's really thrown me for a fucking loop. And this is kind of, you know... A good kind of point to what I was sort of talking around earlier. No references here. Sure. Yeah, we all believe you, don't worry. Ooh, be nice. Okay, so now there's a raise here. The fuck is this raise? What is this guy's range? I have to... Okay. Here's how I reconcile it. First off, I'll finish my initial point of, like, this is what I mean about you can sometimes trade chips for table image. sucks, because now, like, they could have got a lot more out of that, but they've traded those extra chips they could have got for the table image of being a fucking psychopath.
チェック
So, like, fuck knows what they have here.
ベッド
800. We have an over to the board. We've got runner, flush. It's worth 800. That's really good. We've now got straight potential, flush potential, and over. We can, you know, if there's another, like, small bet here. No, just another check. Okay. Okay, we've not hit anything, which is a bit unfortunate. So we are going to wait a little bit. We're going to consider a bet, and then we're going to keep the honest table image and check.
チェック
The pair of twos. You gotta be fucking me.
2ペア
Oh, okay, fair.
よし
Yeah.
次も頑張ろう
I mean, that is what that table image afforded them. It's like, I could bet in here, but they've bet out every time. Fair enough, very small. Maybe that should have been the indicator, but they bet out very small with the fucking pocket aces. So, like, who the fuck knows? So, you know, I didn't really want to bet my, what essentially was an ace high there. Or try and bluff something when I hadn't really given a story for it. The entire hand. You know, the last hand of that board I think was paired, so I couldn't really say like, oh yeah, that's magically improved everything
ここ
without
は
this
勝負
player smelling a rat. And now we swing the pendulum the entire other way. So yeah, to get on to a point I was trying to finish before that hand happened. So Hayabusa-kun has, obviously, you know, like I said, with that pocket ace hand, traded a lot of chips for a lot of kind of like mental headspace in the rest of the table, as you can see there. Betting on ace 2 and checking pocket aces, yeah. And now we go all in. Now the pendulum swings the entire other way. Never let your enemies know your next move. Admittedly, they had pocket kings there, which is, you know, fair. But could they have got that kind of leverage out of pocket kings without the ace play? I'm not sure.
2ペア
But yeah,
裏切り
honestly,
なしで
a marvel to watch this Hayabusa. I'm definitely enamored with their playstyle.
コール
And I think what I have to mentally, like, obviously, it's something I was trying to say, you know, before the start of the hand. But what I have to do here is you have to just
レイズ
really, Hayabusa is currently getting away with this because they're always the ones betting out and everyone else is kind of checking, being very passive. So they can write this, you know,
コール
ludicrous story of, you know, I'll check pocket aces and then, like, you know, bet fucking ace 2. And then if I all in, like, you know, what the fuck do you think I have? What we've got to start doing is to narrow down their stories. I think you're up against the protagonist here.
チェック
No, we're up against someone who has a wild betting strategy, but what we need to do is we need to really narrow down what they're willing to play with, and the way we do that is we put pressure on them. We have to get a bit more aggressive with our bets. So here we are, a 3-bet out here on ace 10. We'll see if Hayabusa wants any of this. No, okay, we don't have to deal with it then. Just,
チャン
I
ネル登
don't
録よろし
like
くね
that. I don't have an ace. Fuck it.
コール
Got a pair. What's Tim gonna hit me with here? I'm not
チェ
convinced
ック
tens is gonna cover it. Alright, Tim. 4.2k. What you know? What do you got here? Because unless it's pocket kings or pocket aces, and I have an ace in hand to block one of that. That's a call. Okay, we're now looking at 2 pair. Do we all in? Oh, it would be so sweet if we did. No, we've taken too long. We're going to check it. This is pretty... We've got a full house. Outstory them, Artie. You can do it. Oh, I'm trying. Okay. If they all in me here, I'm going to actually lean... 8k. Fuck it.
ベッド
You don't have better than this full house. You don't have 4 of a kind kings. If you've got pocket jacks, pocket queens, pocket aces, fair enough. You fucking don't, though. Here's the thing. You absolutely do not. Let's go! Okay, okay.
しました
That one was touch and go. I could have played it better. But we got a decent leverage out of that. I just straight up didn't like, you know, when they took so long on the flop, when there was like a king and a 10 there, I was like, oh, okay. So you're scared of this king. Like, you know, and I've got an ace blocker, which means you're less likely to have the pocket aces and mean doing some slow roll bullshit. And if you've got kings, no, sorry, if you've got kings, you would snap call that or re-raise it. If you've got queens or jacks, then yeah, maybe you're taking a risk and saying and thinking I don't have the king. But also, when I call a bet the size of 5k pre-flop, you immediately think I have ace king or something. Like, that is your MO. You are fucking scared. Like, maybe I could have leveraged that a bit more in the moment to have, like, pushed on the turn when that extra king came up and be like, ooh, I've got, three of a kind. Salutations, random British dude on the internet. Aya, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We are having a jolly old night playing some poker. And it's going, pretty reasonably, I think. We're going to 3-bet out this ace-9 suited. And we're going to see what Rida... Oh, snap ball, okay. We have mid-pair. We can maybe try and, push a king on this. So I'm going to half-pot it. We're just going to see what it does. Rida folds. Yep, believes the king. Nice little bit of change for me. Puts us on 48k, which is actually pretty near Hayabusa. Pocket sevens. I'm relatively tired. Fair enough. End of a long day? Or middle of a long day? Could be either. I'm going to call these pocket sevens. I wouldn't normally into a raise like this, but I'm feeling lucky. 4-3-6 is the best hand for pocket sevens. We are going to... I'm going to put some pressure on to the tune of 4.68k here. I'm going to see a snap fall. Okay. Okay. I want to put them all in, but I feel like that might be a horrible mistake. But putting pressure on here is not a mistake, so we're going to do 8k. I'm going to double it up. And Gutei folds. Okay. Woo! Again, that was an incredibly lucky flop for pocket sevens, though, because like if you have like pocket pairs and you see one card that's higher than your pocket pairs, you're like, well, fuck, there goes them. I literally did nothing all day. To be fair, Aya, also sometimes those can be the days that tire you out the most. It's just something about sitting still just provokes like a deep lethargy. We're gonna go slightly smaller here, just 2.85. We're gonna just change our bet sizing up a bit. See how Gutei reacts to this. Oh, we've got 2 pair, but there's a flush here. Now I think we send it. Now I think we say, Gutei, are you all in or are you not? They're all in. Do you have the clubs? No. Do not give me a 4th club here. And there we go. Gutei knocked out. Lucky sevens went in, rewarded. This king 10 2-pair, rewarded. And now I'm kind of getting the reputation of like not only someone who's fairly honest with the bets, but also I'm clearly lockboxing this. Like, people are going to be scared to bet against me even when they've got good cards now, because the mental image of just like, fuck, this board where there's like a pair of 2s, they've probably just gone in with pocket 2s for the funnies. I'll check this. I've only got 6-7. There's no need to be rude to Tim. We've got mid-pair, I'll throw some, like, chump change at this, I guess. Just a just under pot bet. Because why not? I've hit something. I'll even show it as well, in case I have to fold out here. No, okay, there we are. Well, I'll show it anyway. I had the 6. It's a risky play, that. It's going to be Artie the villain versus protagonist Hayabusa-kun. Why am I the villain? I'm a nice guy. I'm only, I'm not evil that often. Mostly. Partially. Oh. 8-9. Interesting. 76k on the line here, so we're not doing too badly at all. I think it's time we just started folding up 1 or 2 hands, If we play every single hand, we're eventually going to get caught out on one. There we are. 5-10's another nice easy fold. So maybe we take a couple of folds, we let the rest of the table shake itself out. Maybe these 3 fight among each other. One of them knocks one of the other ones out. We get a nice third, third guaranteed out of this, I should say. Although, I think it would be a bit of a disaster You don't check pocket aces, Artie. You're not the pro tag.
なんと
In what way is that not villain behavior? Excuse me? How? Only an absolute madman, takes no value except for mental real estate off pocket aces.
コール
Like, that's psychological damage.
チェック
You know, I'm on the hero's journey to overcome that. We are not going to rep a king here. I want to see what Hayabusa bets out. They're notoriously bet kind of small, or just check, which, you know, we've got to check here. We'll wait a couple of seconds, make them think about, ooh, do I bet? And then we'll check it.
チェック
It's important to leave that little gap, because then it makes it look like you were considering a bluff, when really I'm just trying to fuck with
チェッ
people.
ク
We will bet 5.7k here, because I think this might be a first to bet wins kind of scenario. And I've planted the seeds that I might have had a king, and I was just waiting on it for, you know, someone else to spring my trap, and this is, oh, well, my trap hasn't been sprung, so
カットしま
I
した
guess I'll have to, you know, bet out here for a decent bit. Jotaro Kujo would check pocket aces. I mean, to be fair, love that episode. Jotaro Kujo would check pocket aces and then go, by the way, I'm also gonna, like, add my fucking internal organs to the bet somehow. And all of my friends' internal organs.
レイズ
Like-
コール
I mean, don't get me wrong, like, the mental real estate would be there, but also, you know, I guess, would I then have to, if I lost, like, the clincher for that is, if I lost, will I then have to sacrifice my own and several of my friends' internal organs?
なん
I
と
don't
か
know.
勝てた
It's traditional when you call this type of thing, I guess, but I don't know. When you're talking about off-table, you know, off-table,
サイ
off-chip
は投
bets,
げられたなんてね
it can get a bit wacky. Okay, all in from Rita, which brings her back up to 18k. Can I just say, by the way, this is, I think, the default character. Fucking love this outfit for her. Like, I always think this is a different character because of how, like, fancy it looks.
コール
But this outfit is great. I should not call on 6-7. However,
コール
it would be really funny. Okay, no, we're the fuck out of here. We shouldn't have done that.
チェック
I can't fritter away chips like that.
Check.
It makes my opponent
チェ
stronger.
ック
It's not even that I don't mind losing it.
チェック
We do have a pair. Something here.
チェックチェック
Okay, we've got fourth pair. I'm not going to bet on it this time. I just don't think that's wise. Pocket 8s, pocket 4s, and a pair of 6s. Oh, I mean, maybe I could have bet. Maybe I could
よ
have.
し次も頑張ろう
Actually, the time to go raise. Oh. Pocket 2s? No, we're not playing pocket 2s. We're not being silly. Particularly not into Rida, who, again, is low enough where I could reasonably see them springing an all-in. King Ace, however. Suddenly, we're right back on top of the world. Let's bet big here.
レイズ
Because again, I want to try and dissuade Rita from anything except her strongest stuff. And yeah, okay, we stole
カッ
blinds
ト
with it,
しました
which is not a bad outcome. You know, ideally, you know, maybe I guess if I'd have bet 10k and Rita would have got in, I would have been shit scared. But also, would I have not called? That's the question. Maybe the bet sizing was off there, actually. Yeah, the more I think about it, I'm not sure why I went in 10k. Because that means I only get Rita's strongest stuff and she folds otherwise. I mean, I guess it's... The higher bet there means I have a more guaranteed chance to just take blinds. It's less likely to knock someone out, but also, if they do call that 10k, then knocking them out is probably going to be harder than if they call on, like, I don't know, fucking a lower amount. I could have gone 5k there, maybe.
さゆきやっぱりついてるね
Rita making it
ボタン
back. 3 queen, not really ideal. We have Tim on, or Tim and Rita on 19k. Hayabusa-kun on 54k, thereabouts.
オールイン
Tim with the all-in. I'm the fuck out of there. And myself on 82. Okay, pocket 6s plays pocket jacks. Oh my god, I feel so bad for Tim. Oh no. Unless you can find a 6. He finds the 6!
フルハウス
He hits the full house!
取れ高抜群。
Fucking insane. And now, oh god, okay. Now I've actually got to like fucking shore up and be careful because like for me it was going to be between me and Hayabusa and I was fairly chill with, you know, Tim and Rida going out, you know, at the end, you know, at some point, like in a big fucking blaze of glory like that. I didn't really care which one of us knocked them out. Tim the Dark Horse. You know, oh god, absolutely. But yeah, now I've kind of got to lock in a bit. And I'm apparently doing that by playing A6, which is questionable. Okay, checking on Tim. We're going to check here as well. 4 is like not it. I mean, the good thing is that most of this probably whiffs for Tim, given that raise, and I have an ace. Is it worth 6k? This hand is straight up not worth it. I'm drawing into nothing. I'm going to pay 6k to potentially have them flip over like a queen, a king, or a jack for me to go, shit, they've now got a good 2 pair. It's not worth. Which puts Tim on 51 now. Okay. Got to straighten up a bit. Got to really think about this. See if we can get Rida out at least. Yeah, got the big blinds off Rida, but not much outside of that. Tim's almost actually fucking equaling me now. It's becoming me and Tim versus Hayabusa, so in a way I'm slightly more relaxed, but bit of a shake up for the ages, that one. It's not as clear cut as it was. Okay, 6 queen will also fold. Let's always... my comfy place, at least, is representing this, you know, like, kind of super tight, I'm only going to play the really good shit facade, and then working around that, as opposed to... Some people do it the other way around. Articulating a Mog mode. What does that even mean? I am far too old to understand that phrase. Oh, 7 king suited? It'll depend on what Tim does. But having Tim behind me be here as well is just super rough. Do we call this? I think we do. Is Rida all in this here? I don't know. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. 4, 5, 6, 7, up and down straight draw. Actually, a straight flush draw. Let's start the betting this time. Let's be a bit aggressive. Get a fold from Tim. Excellent. Excellent news. Good time to be a little bit aggressive. And Queen Ace. Okay. That's good. We will, even a need to 3-bet this. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to call this. We're going to try and do, like, try and do the gentleman's agreement with Hayabusa. So, I haven't raised here because I just want Hayabusa to, like, check or something. It's fine. The reason for this is that I'm also not going to bet this ace. We have 2 chances to get Rida out here. There's no point me pushing Hayabusa off in case they've got, like, a better hand somehow. Oh, we got 2 pair. We're pretty certain on this. But, no, we play with honor. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's another 14k. That's Rida out. That's top 3 secured. Our next target is probably Hayabusa, and then we'll worry about Tim the Enchanter later. I have 210, which is kind of dog. Tim, if you want to fold, that would be just grand of you. Come on, I did a service by, like, not betting anything there. Okay, I'll wait a couple of seconds and then check. I've got fucking nothing, but you don't have to know that. Nice. Asoy Man, nice to see you. Yeah, this game is going pretty well. It's got to be said. Okay. We're both going to check down this flop of 3. 3 probably doesn't do anything for either of us, right? You're betting out here because you think you've got decent overs, and you've got better overs than 210, so you know what, you're correct. I don't like it, but I'm not going to try and bluff it. I think that's a bit too risky with 210. We don't really want to play 8-9 here either. I'm going to hope that Tim... Fucking hell, alright. When I said I was going to hope Tim takes initiative, I thought you were just going to, like, min raise. All in? Like, what the fuck's your issue, Tim? Jack 3, we're not particularly fond of. Now that there are only 2 players left, though, something we've got to keep in mind is that our range has got to widen slightly from the start of the game. So hands that looked a little goofier earlier probably look a bit better now. I'm still not convinced Ace 2 looks great. Been watching but couldn't chat because of work. Oh, well, fair enough. Thank you for tuning in all the same. Like I say, lurkers greatly appreciated here. Do we for the 9k? On an Ace 2? No. I think Hayabusa could have waited a little more. Maybe. Although the blinds are like 5,700 now, so they... Oops, that's not how you check that. So, yeah, I've only got 3 of them left. 3-4 suited is kind of I kind of don't like it. I'm going to raise and just hope they fold, yeah. Tim? Maybe Tim is the villain? I mean, could be. 9 king I'm a lot more happy with. Let's boogie with 9 king suited. Yeah, alright. I'll see you. If you've got an ace, then fuck, you got me, I guess. Tim, it's concerning to me that you haven't folded yet. What's the game plan here, buddy? What are we doing here? We're also calling. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I'm going to call this, obviously. That's not the cards I was looking for. Okay, we cannot get the flush anymore. We need a king. That's our best option. Or a 9 would also kind of work. 5, 6, 7. God, if there was an 8 on this board, that would be great. Well, I've got fuck all. Pocket Queens takes it. Tim, what have you done? You've doomed us all. Yeah, the defenders very value Pocket Queens, but... Ugh. Rough. Rough, I say. We're going to absolutely raise this one back. It's a call. Okay, I don't love it. 8 king 4. We're going to bet this king because we totally have it. Source, trust me, bro. We totally have this king. Tim, you just want to fold this one out. There you go. All right. We've put a dent in Tim and put us back up to 71k. Now we can go back to nice, peaceful folding. Whew. Okay. It was looking a bit scary for a second there, but we've pulled it back. Oh, now you're the underdog. Well, you know, not for long. Ooh, Hayabusa pushing out Tim here. Also, Mimi, hi, nice to see you. Everyone give a big hand for Mimi, who did some of the art for today's thumbnail. If you haven't seen it, it's on Twitch Blue Sky and will be on YouTube once this stream finishes. Well, I guess it's there now, actually, but just viewing the thumbnail midstream is a bit of a pain in the ass. No, I don't think I will call 79k, actually. I'm just not feeling that right now. Oh, you actually just bullied Tim out of it. Look, sometimes it's got to be done. Sometimes you got to do them like that. You got to say, hey, I have this king. Believe me. But definitely the villain. That one was a little villainous, I'm not going to lie. That one, I can see, that I can at least see the train of thought. God, Hayabusa's doing well. There's really no need for me to get involved in this at the minute. I can just let Hayabusa and Tim duke it out. Because, like, Tim probably has to go all in here, otherwise they're in all in next hand anyway. So, yeah, 18k, they're standing on 6 queen, playing 7 queen. But they're finding the 6. Do we get a 7 for Hayabusa? No, we fucking don't. Tim's back in this. Motherfucker. How does this keep happening? Okay. Well, now I'm in a real shit position. Also, are you winning? I have been more winning at points in my life. I've been losing more as well. But do we ever take a chance on 5-6 suited here? Probably not, right? I don't think I do. It's a maniac hand to play. Like, it has straight and flush draw outs, obviously, but fuck it, we ball on Jack 7. It's kind of a bluff, but also we have a Jack. Okay, that's good. Back up to 60k. We love that. We're gonna fold this Jack 4. insane Tim plays. Let's be honest here. Insane Tim luck. He's pretty winning. Like, ripping that. Okay, 9 Jack plays ace 10. Tim's in a much better position here. Pocket sixes. I think we can see a 9 or a Jack, and I'm blocking one of the Jacks. Otherwise, Tim takes it again. Tim is actually just stealing the soul of Hayabusa right in front of us. Like, God. Look how high the blinds are. 13k. Like, Christ on her bike. We're going to just start seeing all-in slams pretty soon. Do I ever do it on 5 king? No, we check. We see a flop. We want to get a bit of data. See this? Not a great flop. I'm tempted to fold this one out. I don't think I can big dick Tim out of this one, unfortunately. 7-3 is not good. I'm just gonna fold that one out. Maybe Tim goes all in and puts some pressure on Hayabusa. Yeah, that'd do. That's very nice, actually. Alright, come on, Tim. Come through. Knock Hayabusa out. Ace-Queen plays the 5s. It's a classic race. Tim hits the flush. Just immediately. Tim with the absolute fucking kill shot. Okay. Now, I'm in a really bad spot here because I need to all in this next hand, regardless of what it is. 7-10, that could be a lot worse. Fuck it, we ball. And we've at least made second now, which is good for the old ranked pointage. You're going to see a call. Jack 9, 7-10 suited. Okay. A heart, a 7 or a 10 saves me here. And that's a heart. Okay. Still in this. Had to bounce off the ropes there a bit, but we can take this momentum. We can carry it forward. What's our next play? On ace 9? I think... Oh, it's waiting for Tim. Action's on Tim. Yeah, okay, I'll play that. You want to dance, Tim? I can dance. What do you got? King, queen, ace 9. Show me... just not a king or a queen, actually. That would be great. Yeah, that'll do. Villain versus villain gaming. Oh. Artie is in it? Artie is very in it. Because I'm assuming you're still talking about the last hand. 4-8? Nah, you're alright. We're not feeling 4-8. Oh, the blinds are 20k now. Jack 5 might have to be one we stand on. Depends if Tim wants to give this up. Yeah, we're just gonna fucking send it. I've checked on this before to find stuff, so I'm gonna all in it here and see if Tim follows. My hope is that Tim doesn't, but Tim might just kind of fuck it, we ball it. No, okay, we get the fold. Absolutely enormous. Okay. And now we're on 8-10 suited, so let's put in a big decent bet. I think we can play 8-10 suited here. King 9. Okay, we've got some things to dodge. Ooh, that's real bad. Second diamond. Another diamond. Diamond. Ah, so close. Full house for Tim, actually. Jesus. But hey, we were like one card away from performing a miracle there. We are now on the big blind with 2-6, however, which is very stinky. Tim, I'm going to ask you to hold it out. Fine, we'll check it. We'll check it. That's 6-9 ace. We have a pair. Do we? Do we? We don't. Surely we don't. It's another check. Okay, but what if? What if we fucking sent it? If Tim has got, like, pocket rockets here or something, then they've got me. Yeah, 2. Okay. Fine, that works for me. Puts me streets ahead on 3 queen. I don't like that, actually. I'm going to fold that one out. They don't subscribe to Tim's philosophy of, oh, well, we may as well always call it. That's an ace. That's an all-in. Like, no questions asked. No matter what Tim does here. We are absolutely gunning for this one. Yep, no. Fuck you, all in. Stand on it or don't. There you go. Okay. 6-8. Ooh. Again, I don't subscribe to the call philosophy, so we're getting out of there. 8 king is also going to have to be an all-in. That's a very snap all-in, though. Do we actually let this one go? No, we stand on business. Let's go. 3 ace, 8 king, okay. We're going to need to see an 8 or a king. An 8 or a king is going to save us here. Balls, that did not come up. Okay. Well, on the back foot again. On the small blind coming round, so we maybe get like... Oh god, the small blind's going to increase to 7 bajillion. 4-9, well, we don't have much of a choice. Let's send it. Let's hope we ship something. 6 queen. It's dodgeable. Not looking very dodgeable at the minute. Nah. Unfortunate. We stayed in there for as long as we could, but yeah, at some point we do have to roll the winning hand, and we just folded the last step a couple of times there. Which, you know, fair enough. That's still plus 25 rank points, which is pretty solid, if I do say so myself. And yeah, has fulfilled the stream's criteria of legend rank stuff. Oh, hello, can we... Game, please. There we go. GG's. Yeah, honestly, still a very fun game. Like with a lot of twists and turns to it. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Villain wins. I had the feeling you had that one loaded either way, but yeah, fair play. Right. What I'm gonna do now is, because I think season match took a little longer to search for, I'm gonna queue for it. This season match. Oh, never mind. 6 out of 6. Balls. Okay, I'm going to very quickly try and run and get a drink before this loads me in. Back in a second. What do you know? I got back before it loaded me in. What have we got? 9-4? Yeah, we'll fold that. Which gives me times to read everyone's names. So we have 7 Shino. We have Mikenoki. We've got Fucker. Great name. We have Tomo. And we have returning guest from our first season match, Pierre Masahiro. Okay, interesting stuff. Also, this skin reminds me like a lot of Iron Mouse. Huh. Right. I don't want to play 7. I need to raise, actually, even if it is a min raise. Take a sip of my beverage. 9 Jack, I might want to play. Yeah, 9 Jack, we'll 3-bet. It's a little low, but also it's 600 chips. It's like, I'll play it. The flop might be nuts. See how many people we can get around by kind of overvaluing this. We can get around all of them and steal blinds with 9 Jack from Under the Gun +1. Like, what? I mean, alright then. We'll fold 7-10. Not quite as good. And also, this is directly under the gun, as opposed to... Yeah, see, this is kind of what I was expecting, to just eat one of these when I did that. Ooh, 7 Shino and Fuck are going to go at it here, though. Okay. Checking on that flop. So is top left Mikaneko? Indeed it is, yes. We're going to see checks basically all the way down here. But how much people were betting this pre-flop? I'm surprised King Jack didn't, like, ruffle any feathers. We've got also a flush potential here. Oh, I see. Fucker was trying to value bet the aces. Not fair. I mean, it's not the complete insanity of just don't bet them at all. Like, there was a plan there that I can respect and appreciate. But, yeah. Hard for Shino to, beat those rockets. I mean, it's a kind of shit hand, but sure, we'll play Jack 4. We'll act like we've got something. I haven't got a 9, I'm gonna say. 8, 9, 10 jack. I have an up and down straight draw.
ベッド
What have you raised?
レイズ
Love that checking pocket aces
Call it.
play. Yeah.
チェック
8, 9, 10 jack queen. Well, that's our straight. Let's bet 3k on this. I'm gonna steal that. I mean, hey, yeah, it's a solid way to disguise a hand. It's called like trapping a hand if you do that, I believe. You really didn't believe I had the straight or the flush, I guess.
ストレート
You really didn't believe that I didn't have a single jack when I bet like that. That is kind of atrocious, Pierre. But fair enough. You play how you want. Right then. Next hand up is an ace-8, which is, I mean, on small blind, that's actually pretty good. Fucker, taking a while to decide that they're going to fold here. Yeah, I am going to 3-bet this ace-8.
レイズ
I'm going to see what Shino does. Instant fold.
としました
Little bit of extra blind money for me.
ボタンです
Blinds have just gone up. Okay. 7-8 suited in like this position is really nice. I'm actually gonna call this.
コール
I've got a bit of change about. We can call 7-8 suited. 7-8 9. Holy shit! Straight flush potential. Yeah, you want to give us another card?
チェック
We like that. Pair of 8s? It's not great. Just the 10 of diamonds. The 10 of diamonds would be so funny right now.
チェック
Or, you know what? 2 pair 7 and 8. Yeah, it could be a lot worse. But also, if you have a single 10, you have a straight.
ベッド
Is the thing I've got to watch out for. Oh, it's 1k. I'll see. You've probably got the 10. Yeah, you have. Fair. I think Pierre got owned by bad luck in the season games. Maybe they're kind of on tilt. I mean, I thought they did pretty well last season match. But, fair enough. Could be that, but I think that was definitely a misplay. Please straight flush. I wanted it so bad. I got 2 pair. I thought it was enough to bet 1,000 with. It didn't work out, but, you know. That's fine, but that's not an anime play. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying more than a lot of streamers to be an anime person.
オレオレ
Although I'd hardly call my art style, like, anime per se. I think it's very nicely
Nice.
styled, my model, actually. If I might take a very kind of... A very, what's the word I'm looking for? Perpendicular detour from poker for a minute. I still love how, like, even 2 years on, I absolutely love the work Rikujay did on my PNG. Fantastic artist, does do NSFW stuff if that affects your sensibilities at all, so be warned when you go and look them up. But
レイズ
yeah, link to their stuff should be in
コール
in what you call it, the description of my YouTube video, which is according to Restream, where most of you are. So yeah, feel free to give that a look. Okay, nice little hand for Shino there. 7-3 for us on the big blind. I don't love it.
レイズ
That's a 3-bet. We're gonna see anything else going on here? Yeah, okay, we're definitely out. I was probably gonna fold 700 because 7-3 is just not a good hand. Like, very good art on Artie. We've been getting a lot of good art on Artie recently, yeah. Well, in past and in present, I should maybe more accurately say. Given how far apart Mimi's new draw, kind of like emoji style art pieces and the original Rikujay Artorias model were apart.
足しか勝たん
Oh god, she has the super chats all in. Actual full streamer.
圧強かった
I guess it's because there was this game did have that collaboration with the like the VTuber anime. Probably where that's come from. Shame, I would have quite liked to snag that, but alas, if you do not play during the events, you do not get the event awards. Who'd have thought? Okay, 10-8-2, 2 clubs, but other than that, nothing hugely exciting. Pierre's going to give this a go for half pot, though, which I respect, honestly. Yeah, repping like a 10 ace or maybe like a Jack Queen that's trying to gut shot a 9.
ボタンです。
Ooh, there we are. Speaking of Jack Queen, let's raise it up to 1200 here. See if Shino or Mikaneko want a go at this. Because I'm sat in this position and I've only got to beat 2 people to steal the blinds, this also does look a lot more like bluff. Oh, collab with the VTuber anime. Yeah.
ほっとしました。
They did one, I think might have been last stream actually. Whenever that was, a couple of weeks ago.
レイズ。
Well, last poker stream, I'd say. 9-8, you know, there's real no need. There's no need to go crazy here.
コール。
Yeah, I think they play online poker in an episode. Oh, well, yeah, there we go then. If they've got an official collab with this, it might even be based on this site, which will definitely have helped bump the numbers up a bit.
チェック。
Because I know sometimes at the times I play, it can be a little hard to find matches. That's because this is a Japanese site and it's like 4 AM over there at the minute. So, you know, honestly, who are these Japanese people who are up playing? What are you doing?
チェック。チェック。
Ooh, what do we see here? Pair of 4s. Okay. So basically nothing in hand, but I don't think anyone really bet on because it's only 3k. 3-8? Yeah, not feeling it. They did just have that collab. Yeah. Actually, I think I just missed it for Slimming because I know it was on last stream. And I said, oh yeah, I'll play a bit more. And then I never got around to it. And then by the time I logged on today, it's like 3rd anniversary stuff. Which, you know, is all very cool and that. But I didn't realise there was a Super Chaplin all-in thing.
チェック。
But oh well.
チェック。
Same. Well,
チェック。
burden shared is burden halved and all that sort of thing. I'm glad we both feel each other's pain on that one. Pair of aces also taking this over Queen Jack, which I guess is trying to hit a straight.
よかった。ついてるね。
With the extra BM of holding a 10, which is exactly what this fucker needed. This fucker. God. It's a funny name. What can I say?
レイズ。
We're gonna raise under the gun this Queen 10. It's a bit touch and go, but oh, yeah, a shot. Why not?
ほら、出しちゃえ、出しちゃえ。
That's a re-raise. I think we can still call it though.
コール。
Let's see what we get. That's pretty good. Oh, it was until that king turned up. See, now the king's there, I don't really want to budge on this. So Mikaneko probably just bets big here and like pushes me out. Is what I'm anticipating. Unless
ベッド。
teaser bet. Teaser bet detected. Not buying it. Nope.
降りるのが正解。これを
You don't take that long to think about a bet and then re-raise pre-flop and then have like nothing there, or not have at least a king. Like I put him on ace king, I got the fuck out of there before they drained any more money from me. In some ways, the small bet was even more scary than the big bet, but I was probably gonna fold both.
コール。
Ace 2 suited for 600. I'm on the big blind anyway. We'll give it a go. Although I've got to stop that being my motto for this game because we'll give it a go has lost me about 6k so
ベッ
far.
ド。
Yep.
コール。
We tried to hit something. We did
降
not.
りるの
We'll
が
get
正
out.
解かな。
Leaves our board looking like a pair of 9s, an 8 and a 5. Rainbow board, actually. 6 of clubs.
ベッド。
Okay, people are really repping, I don't know, some overs. All that 9. Fair.
スリー
Just
オーバー
nice, steady betting pattern to
バインド。
really get the most out of those trip 9s there. Oh, Tomo's pissed. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's what you've always got to be. It's not like that was look up Inaba Haneru's PC streams. Girl can play. Oh, is that like
はい。私の勝ち。ボタンです。
yeah, is that like another person on Poker Chase there, a Soyman, or like are we still on about the VTuber anime? JP VTuber. Oh yeah, well yeah, by all means, I'll give them a look, see if I can find them. Okay. It'd be nice to see how someone else approaches this as well. We got 4-10-3 as our flop here. We have Mikaneko on the play. Let's see a check. And a check pucker as well. A 5 now pops up. So 3-4-5, I mean 6-7 looks good, or you know, something around that kind of that straight area. 2-3-4-5. Ace now has a straight all of a sudden, and it was looking pretty good anyway. Very bluffable, but none of them are going to decide to go for it. But the fact that Fucker has it, like, what was Fucker scared of there exactly? A 6? That what you... Really? I don't know. I'm not sure I agree with that. I would have bet there. I think that was too conservative. You are exactly on 20k. 6 ace is not a hand we play in this position. To be fair, we're still doing alright. But I think it's just Fucker is so far ahead, and it seems to have come out of literally every other player's pocket other than mine. Jack 9-4. Okay. See a fairly small bet from Fucker here. I say fairly small, it's like, you know, over half pot. Just these pots are a little small. Blinds also seem to increase way slower in this mode. Okay, ace queen. We're gonna call. We're gonna slow play this one. I've got a good feeling about it, so we're gonna slow play it. Let's see what that does to people. 3 folds. The check. We've hit a pair. We'll just kind of play fairly small bets, just fairly disinterested. See if we can pump value out of Tomo here. Okay, up it a little there. Again, this is just completely nonsensical in the betting. Now I'm slightly concerned. What are you making me bet into? I mean, I'm going to put you to the test here. I'm like, if you've got something, go for it. But yeah, there we go. Pocket 2s. Ah, okay. So you were just trying to bluff check me. Okay, fair. Well, in which case, pretty good way to extract value from them. We're up to 24k, which is great. Let's see what we can do. Which at the moment just seems to be like, honestly, be fairly chill about things. And some of these like small stacks have got to clash into each other at some point. Or Fucker will take them out. You know, point being, there's really not a lot of point me getting involved in silly hands. Like that one. There's really no, like, you know. Big blind on 5-6. Fair enough, the raise here was super late, but do I need to really, you know, try and prove something to Pierre at the minute? No. We're gonna min raise this. See if we can have a bit of pay it forward from Shino. If not, then okay, we see a flop with 9 jack, which isn't terrible. Okay, 9-10 jack queen and also flush potential. We are going to bet this one out for half pot. Like, we've flush potential, we've straight potential. 9-10 jack queen king. Yeah, that's a flush. Now, do they have the better club is the question. I'm gonna bet a little conservatively here, just 3k. I'm gonna see what Shino does. Ooh, that's scary. Okay, they either have to have the jack or the ace. There's 2 cards. I say we call them. Yeah, okay. You almost got me to fold that one. I'm fucking done. How could this happen to me? God fucking damn it. Oh, well, that's dreadful. But that's poker sometimes. And hey, at least this is happening to me on season match, which, you know, like resets at the end of October and then none of this matters anyway. as opposed to ranked, which, you know,
チェック
carries on eternal. I'm winning in the right places. That's the silver lining you've got to take here. It's like, that fucking sucks. I made the correct read. Because I noticed that there's only 2 cards that could possibly beat me. And I was like, fair enough. And then they had the one setup that needed an exact river card. Oh. I'm in Spain without the S. Ow. Lemon. The lemon all in.
なんてね
Okay, are we going to see an out here? So I'm not at least coming 6?
フルハウス
That would be nice.
さゆき絶好
Kind of close. Okay. Right. So I am now in the unfortunate position where I have to just find a hand and, like, plant on it. Ideally, we would like to see Mikaneko out first.
レイスドキドキしちゃう
Okay, yep. Going in. See if Shino can clean up there. King Jack plays 4-5. It's not looking particularly likely. 2-3-4-5. Hold on. Straight potential. Nope, just a king. Literally a 4, a 5, an ace, a 6. Like any of those would have done it for Shino. But just wasn't to be. Oy, 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 oy. Right, anyway. 5-2 is not a hand we're going to play on. We've got to think about how we get back into this game. We are... So, I mean, we're not the lowest. That's still Mikaneko, although they did just make a pretty heroic comeback on the hand I really needed them not to there. Okay, under the gun, Jack 9. Did we stand on this? It's not even really worth standing on. I have 10 big blinds. Let's not overcook this. The situation is less dire than we think it is.
レイス
Not much less dire, mind you, but less, I think. Less where I feel like going Jack 9 under the gun is maybe a bad idea. Okay, you can see a raise from Shino take out everyone here? Unless Pierre has anything to say about it. Currently looks like Pierre does not. Yep. Right, some blinds for Shino.
私の勝ち
Speaking of blinds, they're now gone up, so I probably don't have... Yeah, this ace 6, depending on how many people fold, might have to be what I, might have to be what I Hail Mary on. Go on, Pierre, give it a raise. Give it a raise, I dare you. We're so in there.
よし
Right, pocket 8s plays 6 ace. I need exactly an ace. I need exactly an ace. And there you have it. Simply find exactly an ace. It's that
2
easy.
ペア
Literally no problems. Never had a doubt for a second. Excuse me while I go and just hyperventilate. Oh. Oh boy.
レイス
It really is. Okay, so we're right back on top of the world again. Well, not quite as on top of the world as we were. Okay, I'm not going to call that all in, actually. Oh, hey, and we hit 100 messages in chat today. Yippee! Pocket 7s plays Pocket Queens. Holy fucking shit, am I glad I got out. Don't show me a 7. There we go. Let Tomo take that.
1ペア
Good luck, RT. It sure was.
ごめんね
It sure was.
ボタンです
Okay. Win hands you shouldn't, and lose hands you shouldn't. It's the circle of life in some way. What if we call here? What if we call on pocket 5s and just try and, you know, see if we can find a cheeky third 5 on the flop? This was stupid. Mickey Neko's just going to all in. Or Mickey Neko, sorry, not Mickey Neko. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I shouldn't have called. Yeah, me and Shino both fell for the dumb play.
なし
Because of course they're going to all in. And they see like 2 bets in front of them, they're like, yeah, why not? And I don't particularly feel like
ドキドキしちゃ
racing them on that. A lot of all ins actually coming out from
う
Mickey
育児
Neko
な
over
し
there. 9-3 is not something we want to be playing on. 5s on the button, I don't think that was bad. potentially, but it's more the fact that my opponent had a very small stack size over here. So it's like, okay, I'm willing to bet like 1k in just to see if I can find something on the flop, but I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna try and call raises or anything. But if I see someone that low, they're going to re-raise it if they see a couple of people calling. So it's just like, yeah, well, I shouldn't have been in there in the first place. It's, am I willing to bet Mikaneko's stack or not? And I wasn't, so I should have been out. Queen 4 suited, we'll happily check on the big blind. We find a pair of 4s, which is mid-pair somehow. We didn't bet here. I don't think we can rep a king. Reliably. 8. Okay, our 4s have been made slightly worse. Probably been significantly worse, actually. A 3? They're still third pair. Oh, call fold line, I mean. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I think with a bit more intuition, I could have spotted that was coming, but no, it did, you know. It could have been worse, but I don't think it's terrible. No, let's not waste another ground here. I don't think this is worth it. Trip 3s says I was absolutely right. I had to think about that one, but nah. And then fucker acting upset like they haven't just lost, you know. I'll try not to jinx it any further. Oh, no, hey, you chat away. Jinxing is half the fun. If I can win when you know anyone or anyone in my chat is jinxing me, then I'm just that good. Jack Ace plays King Jack. Okay, we're going to see exactly a Jack from fuck. Otherwise, Mikaneko is going to have made the comeback of all time. Yep. All right, there we go then. God, 26k, which puts me squarely in last. Which means people are going to be gunning for me, so I need to. God, I need to win a big hand. Kind of the only way. Also, it's hard to jinx with the stream delay. This is also true, yeah. By the time you think you've jinxed something, it's already happened. Yeah, I think we 3-bet this. You know you can get 5 free PCM in the ship every day. The ship? Oh, shop. I did not. No. Huh. Jack Queen. Okay. Mikaneko really clawing it back. Absolutely, yeah. We're gonna under the gun raise again. Maybe I should have all in this. I don't want to give kings and aces an out. This should have been a higher bet than a 3-bet. This was silly. I mean, it has still worked, potentially. 8, 9, 10, Jack Queen. Why, yes, I will flop a straight, thank you very much. And we're not fucking about here. We're not letting this diamonds develop. We're all in. We're taking this one down. Yeah, there we go. I'm not letting a third diamond potentially ruin my day. And just like that, we're actually kind of back in the running. We're all around 20k again. Okay, the pocket 5s have graced me again. Maybe I was too harsh on them before. Maybe calling a min raise with them to find the third 5. Let's go. We are going to there. Okay, what beats me here? Not too much. There's like pocket jacks, pocket queen, maybe. But I don't think you would have been faced with that. So I'm going to bet small. I'm going to try and lure you into my trap. Okay, 10 jack queen is now a lot scarier. Because king ace, I am kind of mortified of. So we're going to all in. We're going to take it down. We'll rep the straight, but we've got, a trip, like a trip 5s as a bluff catch. Because betting a little bit on queen jack when I have ace king and then finding the 10 is pretty believable. Yep, Mikaneko folds it. We are up to 32k. From basically a chip and a chair, we are right back in this. Never count me out. Okay, 5-6. 5-6. You can count me out of this one. I don't think 5-6 is worth it. I was worrying about doing some silly bluff play, but I was like, you know what? I literally don't need to. There is no need for this. I can stop going so hard. I've done what I need to do for a bit.
あれ圧強かった？
Blinds going up again. Big blinds people have now, like 6s and 8s in there. So there are some people who might start feeling a bit uncomfy. Whew. Not going to see a lot of action on that. Again, it feels like this table has been quite passive. Just generally. 3 king, gone to the gun. No, thank you. I haven't heard a chip on a chair before, and that's cute. Yeah, I think it's a fairly age-old poker adage, but I specifically picked it up off Pyrian Flax. It's like all you need to win poker is a chip and a chair. And then, you know, if you play smart and the cards will it, you can win everything. Okay, 10-8 suited is pretty decent. I'm going to call this. We're going to see... Ooh. We like. We're going to bet 5k here. Yeah, just slap that down. And we're going to get rewarded. Okay, lovely. I don't think you have... I don't think you have a better flush. So I'm going to call you out on it. Do you have a queen or a king of clubs and another club? If so, fuck, you got me. You have them both. I see. Understandable. Have a nice day. You know what? I didn't believe them. And I got punished for it. We are back to chip and a chair territory. Oopsie. I fucked that one up slightly. Oh, that's just funny though. I can't be mad at that. Oh no. I'm a genius. Oh no moment. Yeah. Fuck it. Why not? Pocket threes plays 5-6. We do have 2 overs here. Hey! That technically worked out somehow. It's fine. We've got a king. We can all in this. We can all in this. Right, what are we seeing? King 10. That's bad. We need exactly a 6. Yeah, exactly a 6, if you please. Just get exactly the card you need to get out of the shit situation you're in twice in a row. I don't know why people say poker is hard. Just hit the river. Like, what's wrong with people? Just win, Lamau. I'm gonna fold before this lucky streak wears off. What the fuck is this game? Oh god. I am fucking just... Oh god. I am like a fucking... a hair's width away from cackling. Oh. Artie winning hands he shouldn't. Yeah. Name a more iconic duo. Artie and winning some fucking bullshit on the river. As this game, that's the pair second only to Artie losing some hands that he probably has a decent chance to. Pocket 3. Hear me out. Hear me out with these pocket 3s, right? Game is so stressful. I don't know. It stopped being stressful when I basically lost already, and I just started playing absolutely goon hands. Now it's funny. I used to think this game was a tragedy. Now it's a comedy. I'm having a Joker moment. Oh. Hey, Shino, you want to deal with that? Because I don't. I really don't, actually. Oh. There you go, thank you. 10 ace plays king 4. Fuck. Yeah, and there's a 10 and an ace. That's big blind, sure. Well, Mika Neko was also done it again. Look, it's less impressive when everyone at the table just wins bullshit hands on 3 chips. It's meant to be my superpower. We ball. Ace 3 suited. It has an ace. It has straight potential, technically. Oh, fuck. Okay, 6 king. That's a king. I'm going to need exactly an ace. Thank you. Now don't show me another king. Or a 6. Bada bing.
ワンペア
28k.
勝ちました
Hey, I'm in second. I earned this. I definitely deserve to be here right now. After that fucking abhorrently bad play into Tomo. Whew. Well.
コール
I think we've managed to fish a third out of this. I love it when the dealer takes requests. Oh, God, so true. So true, God. Yeah, none of you realize, but the amount of, like, the amount of 20s I've slipped the dealer under the table this game, like, the amount of 20 quid notes, like, I will never financially recover from this.
チェック
I simply will not.
チェック
I would have had a straight here as well, I've just realized, and there's 9-10.
2ペア
There's like a 10,000% chance of winning hand if you're on 4 figures of chips. True.
ついてるね
That's true. Like, Mikaneko and Fucker have the buff right now. Oh, I have 5 ace. Okay. Here we are. Min raise, because I think I can tango with some of the smaller stacks here. Shino, leave this the fuck alone. Shino's my only real concern here. And then Mikaneko and Fucker might go all in on this. I'm happy to try and tango without 5 ace. See if Tomo wants any part of this. Yeah, fair enough. That's not an ideal flop for me.
チェック
So yeah, check it down.
チェック
We're doing the gentleman's, the compadre.
チェック チェック
We have hit our pair of aces. 5 kicker, but hey, you never know, maybe it works out.
チェック引き分けですね
Yep, well hey, it knocks Mikaneko out, which is fine by me and Tomo. We're both sitting on an ace. I guess it must have been both been sitting on a similar ace if it got
お願い
split.
お願いお願い
Okay, that is an under the gun all in. I don't think I will. Fuck that actually.
私の勝ち
Right, so now we just need Fucker to go out and
足しか勝たん
okay, I'm not really poised to take that on 4-8. Shino, it's like 100 to call. Shino, it's 100 to call.
圧強かった
At least fucking try,
ボタン
you
です
dipshit. No. You've just given them a... Shino, I'm so fucking disappointed. Right, 10 jack. Yeah, we'll give it a go.
Raise.
We'll give it a go. Does Fucker all in here?
コール
Good call. Okay. Okay. 2 clubs, 2 clubs. We will check. There's no need to bet more than we need to here. Not ideal. Gonna need that 3rd club, ideally. Or a jack or a 10 if we really can't. That's none of those.
チェック
Yeah, we should check it down, I guess. Sweet.
チェック
Hit with the king. Shino, you stingy. Absolutely, like, perfect shot to kill there. For 100 extra chips? Didn't want to pay it. Absolute, like, and it would have put us all into 3rd place. That's just a net positive if it had worked. You know. Come on. You look at me with a game like this where people have come back on the looniest hands from like 3 chips and you don't want to pay 100 to try and knock someone out. Like, what's wrong with you? What's actually wrong with your head? As it stands, I'm back in the back again, so I'm going to need
コール
assistance because my chip stack don't even cover a min raise at the minute.
ベッドサイは投げられた
That's it. Ooh, hello. That's an all-in from Tomo.
足しか勝たん
Fucker also going all in. Pocket 4s plays pocket 7s. They both have trips. Oh, that's a clash. That's one you see as a poker commentator and you get fucking hype about.
もしかしてひないい感じ
God damn. I mean, and sadly it went the way of Fucker, so guess who still is in the shit and potentially in 4th.
お願いお願いお願い
Okay. Well, that's rude. Yeah, no, I'm inclined to believe you have something there. It's better than 10-7, so...
私の勝ちこれってまずいでしょうか
Right. Queen 10 suited. This has to be it. Right.
Yes.
And Shino can't fold out of this one. Right, 2 jack, Queen 10. Hits the 2, of course. A queen or a 10? simply hit the river. It's not a hard game.
やった勝ちました
Poker is a solved game. You just play the winning hand. Ace King? Suited. Hello. We are going to... We're going to call this. We're going to play it slow. We're going to be like, ooh, well, I sure hope no one raises me.
お願いお願い
Gotcha, bitch. Let's fucking dance.
ここでオールイン
What do you got there? Jack Ace? Yeah, nice. Nice. Where's your jack, huh? Where's your jack? 'Cause I ain't fucking here, buddy.
ワンペア
Ain't fucking on my board.
やった勝ちました
Get out of here. Pay for your sins. Now because you didn't want to knock out fucker in fourth, you'll go out in fourth. Now, fuck off my table.
お願いお願いお願い
I didn't think we'd honestly top, like, the last game that we had before this for pure story and drama, but holy shit was I wrong.
ホール
Like, what an absolutely phenomenal couple of stream games we've had tonight. Regardless of, what, click fuel. Unironically, yeah. Like, I'm gonna have to do something with this. There's been too many good, like, it's gonna be the return of some Poker Chase shorts, I believe. I have to see if I can get a free weekend to edit some up. Because the last one of those did really well, actually. So I should definitely get on that.
ほっとしました
Okay. Huh. Right. No need to go into Shino with 2-8. They apparently, while I was gloating there, did pull us back to become second in chip stacks. I don't know how, but 8 is not bad, but at this high, like when the game is this volatile, is it better to just try and keep my lead? I don't want to all in this. That sounds like a fucking horrible idea. So I'm gonna fold it. I just don't. I don't know. I've got two hands to beat, but if one of them is good, I basically go out in fourth.
あれあと
Otherwise, we end up with this awkward situation where we're just passing chips around the table. Although Tomo's going to take a hit for basically everything they own here, so if one of you, Shino or fucker, can just... Thank you. Someone with a backbone.
サイは投げ
There
ら
we
れた
go.
なんてね
Put them all in. Pocket 8s plays 7-8. Really good fucker, actually. This is basically... Yeah. Basically no way that Tomo could win that.
2ペア
There was apparently a percent chance. Blind's getting kind of huge. Exactly, yeah. Just like, someone raises you once, suddenly, like, you owe them, you know, being like 3 estates worth of shit. Although... Just a call. Just a call.
コールチェック
Yeah, okay, go to check out Ashino. I thought they might play a bit more timidly. But this works out better if they're checking the raise and like, oh no, as opposed to if they're all in. Someone with a backbone isn't playing. Someone else with a backbone.
チェックチェック
Look, it's important to psych people up to do what you don't want to do for you in this game.
チェック
I'm fully aware of the hypocrisy and I stand by it. Wow, okay, I probably would have got called on King Ace and would have lost horrifically
ワン
there.
ペア
Well, I'm glad I just,
残念でした
yeah, I'm glad I just called and didn't, fucking do anything rash. Like this.
よしここで
This
オー
seems
ルイン
pretty rash. Thank you. I'll be taking that to 42k. Pocket 7s? I might stand on these pocket 7s if we get,
レイズ
bet into. That's interesting. That's an interesting bet sizing. Maybe I don't. No, I ain't a pussy.
よし
Fuck
こ
it.
こでオールインコール
What do we got? Jack 10 plays the 7s. It's a race. One that we're currently winning. Don't show me a Jack or a 10. Bada bing. There you go.
2ペア
Hey, put the fucker right down to 1k, me up to a nice clean 86. And you know, I guess if it's gonna be 10 ace, I'll just put Shino all in as well. Why not?
コール
Yep, it's a call from Shino. Shino is not all in. I fucked that up slightly. Hey, buddy, I fucked that up. You want to just go all in so we can get this rolling? Okay, just don't have a king. 7 queen, 10 jack. I am somehow winning this. Please. And there you have it. Knocking out our last 2 opponents at the same time in a game that, let's be honest, I really probably didn't deserve to win. Ladies and gentlemen, game. All right. Plus 5 orbs. Oh, excellent stuff. And, yeah, which brings us up to a total of 13 mysterious season match orbs. As soon as we load up. Badass! Hell yeah! Woo! Well. Like Mario just with the gaming chants. But yeah, would you look at that? Got 328, whatever these are. Oh, it's rank, so I'm ranked 328 with 13 orbs. Oh, neat. Orb gaming. Right. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get a better night of poker in a long time. Those last 2 games specifically were just phenomenal. Both to play in, they were mad entertaining. For content, I'm definitely gonna try and I'm gonna have to make some more shorts or something out of them. Because that's you don't get given that and you don't like not make full use of it. That would be insanity. Yeah, I guess I'm probably gonna quit while I'm ahead, as it were, and call stream there. So, thank you all very much for watching. Mimi, Osoyman, Mawa, Aya. Did we have anyone else stop by? I think it was the main people in chat anyway. Yeah, it was the main people who chatted, although those of you who've been lurking as well. Obviously, I don't know your usenames, but thank you for stopping by all the same. Violet, can you fucking not? I'm trying to do an outro. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so thank you all very much for watching. I've had an absolute blast tonight. I hope you guys sitting at home have as well. Yeah, we really went through the full gamut of emotions you can feel while playing poker. But more on the good side than the bad side. It's left a sweet taste in our mouths. But yeah, I'll round off there. The Checking Pocket Acres game was great storytelling and playing for the randoms. Last game was just insane random fun. Yeah, true, yeah. Both good in different ways, Mara, I'd say. But yeah, GG's, and I'll catch you all next time. Farewell.